Hello, I'm here in Adobe Premiere and have a video that's pretty close to being done, but I want to add some titles both to the beginning and the end of it. So to add titles, you have up at the top here some different workspaces for different things you're doing. And I was using editing to do most of my editing. I'm going to use captions and graphics just to go just to do some captions and graphics. And you can see there's kind of a couple tabs here, Browse or Edit. Browse has a whole bunch of presets of different kinds of titles, but I'm going to make my own custom one. Just a title on a colored background for the beginning, and then some rolling titles at the end. For my beginning title, I'm going to make a colored background to put it on. So I'm going to go to File, New, and then choose Color Matte. That allows me to just make a screen of a certain color. So you can see your video settings here. I'm going to OK this, and then you have a window where you can set your background color. So I'm going to choose a dark blue, go OK, and you get to name it. So I'm going to call this blue. Okay, and there it is. And it's just like another clip. I can go and edit it some more. And I can, what I'm going to do is move everything over a little bit. I'm going to use this tool, the track select tool. Select everything on all the tracks and kind of move them over a little bit. And I'll leave about 5 seconds for my title. Gonna drag that blue on there and maybe adjust it with my move tool so it's the length I want. So there's my color background for my title. Now I'm just going to type a title across the top of it. I'm going to choose the type tool here. Just click on the screen and type in robot radio. Type in my title. I'm just going to go ahead while I have the cursor in here. I'm going to go Control A on my keyboard or Command A on the Mac to select it all. Then when I go into the Edit tab of my Essential Graphics here, I can do some editing. Here's my type, my font, and so I can choose an appropriate font. I can set a size for it. This is the main title, so it's maybe going to be kind of big. I can decide how I want to center it. Might have to move it around there. And I have other things I can control, especially if I have text on 2 lines. I can do things like control the amount of space between the lines with this control. Things like the space between the actual letters, depending on the font. So other controls I can do here. So I have an opening title. So notice that it puts that text on another track above your matte track of blue. You might have to adjust it a little bit. And what I might want to do is also here go into my effects, video transitions, and just do a cross dissolve, fade up onto the title, fade up from black onto my blue background color. Sometimes you have to drag that a couple times to get that to work. So I have an opening title on a colored background. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the end here, and I'm going to type in some text that's you know, let me see, directed and animated by John. So text for the end, and you know, there might be more things. Kind of center it all, so I might have to move it around a little bit. I have my text that I've typed in here. I want to do a roll on it. So what I want to do is in the Essential Text window under Edit, I want to deselect my text line here. So this gives me all the controls for changing the size and all the things I can do with it. If I just click below that, I deselect that and get some other things, including this checkbox for roll. And so now it rolls, and there's some options here. So like start off screen, end off screen. And you can see my titles are rolling, and the more you type in, it'll just all continue to roll. the speed of the roll is dependent on the length of your title clip. So I'm going to zoom out here. If I make it short, you're going to notice that the title rolls very fast. If I make it longer, it's going to go slower. So you want to adjust the length of that clip. That determines the speed of the roll. One last thing I'm going to do is click on it here. Select this button to kind of center it in the middle. And so I have rolling titles at the end and a title on blue at the beginning.